Yo, what's up? What's up, man? This is another episode of Get Comfortable with Cotton, man. Know it's been a minute, but we back. We back. Let's do this thing, man. A couple subjects have came up, man, and I'm gonna just kind of, hit on them just a little bit because see, a lot of people got a lot of questions, and everybody ain't got all the answers. I ain't saying I got all the answers. We can kind of make a little sense of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You hear me? This is my channel. Like and subscribe. If there's anything you want to talk about, hit me up and I give you my best perspective on it. You know what I'm saying? I am a certified life coach as well. And if you ever need my services, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? But look, we're going to talk about infidelity, man. Whew. That's a cold subject, right? Infidelity. You know what I'm saying? Somebody asked a question, how do I get over infidelity in a relationship? Well, man, let me tell you something. Infidelity is not an easy thing to get over. It's definitely not easy to get over, man. You have to really be a strong-minded person. No, I take that back. You ain't got to be strong-minded. You ain't got to be strong-minded to get over it. You know what I'm saying? You just got to have the willingness to get over it. You know what I'm saying? I've been on both sides of the street. You know what I'm saying? Like literally. So I'm talking from experience of giving and taking. So, you know what I'm saying? And I've been forgiven and I've had to forgive. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely not easy, man, because one goes through the psychological side of infidelity is when you're on the receiving end, you get to ask yourself all these questions, why am I not good enough? What is it they do that I didn't do? How could you do this to me? It just plays, it plays, man, tricks on your mind, like really. And it's hard to get over because you keep looking at your mate and saying like, how could you do this? You know what I'm saying? But I think when we start looking at infidelity, man, we got to understand that this thing is much bigger and deeper than what, we see on the surface of it. Because, I think when it comes to this subject, a lot of time women are always the only victim. That's what society paints. I want to start there first, but women are not the only victims of infidelity. And a lot of women know that as well. But see, the difference between men and women is a man is not about to go live or make a post or do anything and talk about his woman cheating on him, because with us as men, it's a pride thing. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I think we be hurt and crushed more than women do, to be real with you, because that really taps with our pride. Because with men, we are literally thinking that we are the best thing that ever happened to the woman that we with. And here it is, another man have entered into, our woman's lifeline. You know what I'm saying? And, it's crushing for a man, really. You know what I'm saying? That's why you get a lot of men nowadays, too. You know what I'm saying? That can go in the crib and kill up everybody. You know what I'm saying? Out of love, as they call it. And that's not love, And some of those things are behind infidelity. I think that's like one of the major reasons why a lot of men are abusive and be abusive, because they don't know how to handle infidelity. When it's done to them, we just flip our damn wig, and just lose it. You know what I'm saying? It's the worst thing happening. So, like I said, it's more psychological. I think also, too, it's because men and women, I believe, this is my opinion, y'all. This is my opinion. I believe men and women cheat for different reasons. Men go out and cheat because the lack of at the crib. It could be as simple as a woman turning them down, or we get comfortable in our situation and, we just looking for something a little bit more, and to be real with you, and I think too, a lot of time men cheat also too, because they feel like the woman on the outside don't complain or, or give them issues. They come over there, do what they got to do and go home. You know what I'm saying? And be cool. Like, this is like the real breakdown of this. Like, a lot of men just do it because they don't hear the woman at the crib bitching and complaining about nothing. So they go out to this specific place, get what they want, get as nasty as they want with the woman and go home. You know what I'm saying? And so, like I said, a lot of times too, we get comfortable in our situation. So when we get comfortable in our situation, Everything on the outside starts to look good. And then one of the biggest issues is social media. Social media make everything at our fingertips. And when it's at our fingertips, you could have a bad day, bad night, bad week with your spouse or the person you with, and it takes nothing but a simple like of a post, a comment on a post, inbox on a post, whatever it is. And it's just that simple. And so now here it is too. Now let's flip it back around too. Now we talked about men a little bit. Let's talk about the women. Talk about the women. See, I believe women, cheat with a whole nother intent in mind. Because when a woman, from what my experience, when a woman cheats is because also too, she feel like she's lacking something. But then women sometimes too go out and cheat, with the emotional attachment. Now there are some that could do what they doing and not be attached emotionally, but most of the time it's emotionally attached. I try to tell young men too all the time, when you stop complimenting your old lady, doing different things for your old lady, it's that dude that's at her job or at her favorite store she go by or favorite, whatever it is, that's complimenting her, doing things that you haven't done anymore. So when you get emotionally detached from your woman, she finds other avenues too to go down and start creeping around. And see, that's what I keep telling people too. Let's quit only tagging infidelity with the actual physical aspect, because cheating, it starts here, just with a thought. If you think it, you cheating. If you entertain conversation you ain't supposed to, you cheating. If you got boyfriend, girlfriend, husband and wives at work, you cheat. Like, all that is flat out wrong. There is no right way to go about or to look at cheating. It's wrong. It's flat out wrong. So I'm trying to sum this up real quick, but this is one thing I had to apply to my life and my situation, man, when we talk about infidelity. You have to realize too now, a lot of us are believers of God himself, and I had to ask myself this question. I know God knows me from top to bottom, inside and out, and he desires a perfect relationship with me. And since he desires a perfect relationship with me, I had to ask myself, do I truly honor the relationship that I have with God? Do I really be faithful to what God expects of me? And that answer was no. So since I'm not, and then I know that we are the same people that helped crucify and hang him on the cross, how can I put the expectations of somebody being faithful to me and loyal like that to me, and I can't be loyal to the one that created me and knows me best? Now, I'm not saying that every person out here is a cheater or nothing like that, but like I said, cheating is not always physical. And with today's society, with social media, everything, it's right at our disposal, man. Literally. So for you to have a marriage, and if you literally are, or relationship period, and you going through these issues and you're trying to build, yes, you're going to have a forgiving heart, and your mate is going to have to be a lot understanding in this situation. You know what I'm saying? But then, when you get to, nagging too much about it, they may get defensive, which is not right. You literally have to humble yourself and allow your mate to go through the ups and downs of what it is that you've done to them, because that is damaging. That is really damaging. You know what I'm saying? Because we look at ourselves to be a certain way, and we look at ourselves to be trying to be as fulfilling to people as we can, especially when we get into a relationship or a marriage. But all the time, it don't work like that. Then a lot of times, too, we get with people, we don't even know the history and the background of people. You know what I'm saying? This is one thing I'm going to share before I get off of this. See, I'm real big at holding men accountable. But y'all got to look at the way black people were groomed and taught. Think about it. Us as young men, we were taught at a very young age as women stood by and watched. Weren't even looking at the damage inside of this. We were never taught to value one woman and respect one woman. Just think, I can remember growing up, it was cool in high school to have plenty of women, and we used to call it have plenty of hoes, whatever the case may be. When we was, coming up, our dads and uncles and stuff. No, little such and such a player. He's going to be a player when he grow up. So our value system to value one woman has really never been set into place. You know what I'm saying? Literally. Now, I'm just speaking from a man's point of view. I can't speak from the woman's side, but I'm just telling you what it was with me growing up. That's why I did do what I done. I did what I did my whole life. Wow. I'm talking about I went through a lot of women. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the way I was taught and groomed to do things. You know what I'm saying? And, but we have to start learning how to break cycles and get our men to understand who we are, what we are, and have the proper foundation to lead properly. But nowadays, you know what I'm saying, sex is so free and easy to get. I mean, sex is not valued no more. Just think about it. Just think about it. Just being honest with you. You know, you go out here for real and get somebody for $40. And it's quick, fast, hot right off the press. And you gone. You know what I'm saying? So we have to start putting value back on relationships, value back on us being men, for number one. For us being men, so we can start to lead properly. Women, you are held accountable too for your actions. So you have to start allowing men to be men and, you know, teaching them and loving them properly too as well. I think we're too hard on each other as a race right now. And I think too, we walk into situations putting too many expectations on people that we can't meet our own self. That's why we have to start looking at this thing. And if you have gotten comfortable in your relationship, and, you know, you're just kind of drifting and it's tension and y'all not really talking and all this on both ends, man versus woman, you cannot let your partner just be straying out here because they're going to cheat. Something is going to happen. It may not be a physical cheat, but like I said, it may be talking on the phone, inboxing, you know, whatever the case may be. I'm just being real with you, y'all. So I'm not going to talk to you, devil. I'm going to just leave y'all with that little piece. But the best thing that I can say is, man, if you want a great relationship with your mate, first, learn how to respect your mate. Respect your mate. I feel like we've gotten so caught up in love to where, you know, the value of love is trash right now. Think about it. A person cheat on you and say, I love you. A person go home, kill up their whole family and say, I did it out of love. And if you believe in God, you know what I'm saying? They say he hung, he died because of love, right? So that showed me that love, you know, has a long trail of hurt. But what about if we change our mindset and start saying, hey, matter of fact, yeah, change our mindset to having a more respectful outlook. I never heard a person say, hey, I cheated on you because I respect you. Never heard nobody get killed because they respected a person. I never heard nobody say, God, I'm sinning today because I respect you. So when you learn how to respect a person, you know how to love them properly because respect won't cause you to hurt anybody. You feel me? So when dealing with infidelity, it takes a lot. And if you're willing to go through a lot to make it work, you can make it work. It just depends on you and what it is you want and what your mate wants. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to take a hell of a lot for you to get over that because you will start feeling within yourself that like, where am I messed up at? What, am I not pretty, handsome, or in shape? You know, what is it that person got that I don't have? You know what I'm saying? Like all those psychological things do go on. Yes, counseling can help too as well. Like I said, I'm a certified life coach, so I can help you out through these things too. Just hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Just to give you some perspective and outlooks on different things that can be done to help create the type of relationship that you desire. You know what I'm saying? We just have to change our frame of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Especially as a black folk, we have been annihilated throughout history, man. And so I think with that, it makes it kind of hard for us to adjust and understand a lot of things. But more so, respect, y'all. Respect, 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 respect. Respect will have you loving somebody properly, all right? Hey, man, this is Get Comfortable with Cotton. Not going to talk you to death, but that's my outlook, my perspective on it. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think. Like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what's happening. Let me know how you feel. If there's something you want to talk about, I can share a little light on it for you. I know it's kind of fast, but, you know, I can take it slow if you need me to. But, hey, it's a pleasure. Thank y'all for watching, man. Good Comfortable with Cotton. I'm out of here.